So this strategy is called counting up. And I'm just going to use the same numbers as before with the 687 and the 479. So this one, always tell your children that if the numbers are really far apart, this wouldn't be a good strategy because it would take them a very long time. So if they had something like 800 minus 117, those are pretty far apart, so that might be kind of difficult. 687 and 479 are closer. So I always say, okay, we hold the smaller number in our head. So we have 479, and we have to get up to the 687. So what plus 479 would get us closer to 687? So I also always try and get them to get to easier numbers. So this is really simple, but if you just did plus 1, that would get you to 480. 480 is easier to add to than having a 79 in the tens place. So then we would take, okay, so we're one closer, so we have 480 plus something gets us closer to 687. So now I know, I could probably add 100 and still not be at 687. So plus 100 would get us 580. So then we again start back here, 580 plus something gets us closer to 687. Ooh, I know that if I add another 100, then that would get me really close to 687 at 680. And then, so we have 680 plus something. So now, how many more do I need to get to 687? Only 7 more, so that gets us 687. Then, I really highly encourage you to help your child line it up correctly, because then all they have to do is add this middle column. So then we know that we have 100, and 100 is 200, and 7 and 1 is 8, so 200 plus 8 equals 208. So then we know that our answer is 208. Another simpler example for subtracting within 100, we could use 86 minus 68. So then we have 68. 68 plus what gets us closer to 86? We could go just say 2 to get us to a benchmark number is what we like to call them. So that would be 70. 70 plus what gets us closer to 80? Maybe 10 is something they would say that gets us to 80. 80 plus something gets us closer to 86. So they should know that there's 6 in the ones place, so that would get us to 86. And then again, add that middle column. 10 plus 6 is 16, plus 2 more would be 18, and that would be your answer.